Music with Miss Watson, you're gonna learn some things. You'll sing, say, dance, play, who knows what life will bring. We'll talk about composers and other stuff that's true. I'm just glad to make some music here with students just like you. Hello, Zephyr Bees, and welcome to the Composer of the Month podcast, where you'll find out the buzz on a famous composer. This month, we're going to concentrate on one of the most well-known composers of all time, Ludwig van Beethoven. Beethoven was born in Bonn, Germany in 1770. He was the second of 7 children. When he showed musical promise early on, Beethoven's father hoped he would become a famous child musician like Mozart. In fact, he went to Vienna hoping to study music with him, but Mozart had passed away. Instead, he studied with Joseph Haydn and other famous composers as well. As you listen to this first piece by Beethoven, see if you recognize the melody. That was Beethoven's Symphony No. 5. Just as Beethoven was gaining popularity as a composer and performer, he suffered a personal tragedy. He slowly started to lose his hearing. This did not prevent him from composing music, but made playing at concerts increasingly difficult. He started to withdraw from the social scene and was known for being very grumpy at times. For our next musical example, I'm going to play the song Für Elise, which once again, I think you may have heard before. Let's take a listen. By 1817, Beethoven completely lost his hearing. Even still, he is considered one of the greatest classical composers who has ever lived. He would imagine and create these melodies in his head and then write them down on manuscript paper. Now that's talent. In fact, one of his greatest pieces of all time, his 9th Symphony, was composed after he lost his hearing. This symphony is often thought of as his most epic, and it was also his last, having composed it just 3 years before he passed away. The words in the final movement of this piece are taken from the poem Ode to Joy, which shares the message to all mankind to live in peace and harmony together. Because Beethoven could not hear, he was a few measures behind the orchestra when conducting his own piece. When the symphony ended, the audience burst out in applause, but he was not aware, so one of his musicians got up to turn him around so he could accept the audience's enthusiastic applause. Beethoven was such an influential composer that when he passed away, about 20,000 people came out to his funeral, and though he died many years ago, his music will live on. Well, thanks for tuning in to find out the latest buzz on our Composer of the Month. Till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay musical, Zephyr Bees.